here is the host of Blockbusters, Bob Holness.
Thank you very much indeed. Welcome to Blockbusters once again. Do you remember David Hale? He's from Ormskirk Grammar School. He's our champion. He has £185 to his credit. He's been through 2 gold runs and he's got a pocket computer. That's his situation at the moment. And he's up against Matthew and Anthony. Matthew Cakebread and Anthony Hand from Bournemouth School. They've not long joined the game, as you can see by their score, £10. The board shows what the situation is at the moment. It's level pegging, 2 whites and 2 blues. And when we left you at the end of the last game, I do believe it was our champion, David, who was calling a particular letter. Which one was it, David? Remind us.
It was an I, Bob.
It was an I, and that's the one we start with now. So stand by, gentlemen. Here we go, the first game in a set of 3. What I means to pretend to be somebody else, and that's David.
Imitate?
No, it isn't. I'll give it to you completely, the other 2. What I means to pretend to be somebody else, especially on the stage. Yes, Anthony?
Imposter.
No, not imposter. It's to impersonate. The tense was wrong. Let's try another I. Why not? What I means to make poor and is sometimes used of worn-out soil. Yes, Anthony?
Impoverished.
Impoverished is the right answer. Well done, yeah. Right. A kick-off by the Blues, and the next choice is yours.
P, please, Bob.
You'll have P, OK? What P is the fair weather equivalent of an umbrella? That one's Matthew.
Parasol.
Yes, you're right. Parasol is the right answer. Another blue on the board, and it's your choice, Matthew.
A, please.
You'll have A to complete that little line there. With this, what A wrote Emma and was called... It's Matthew again.
Austin.
Yes, Jane Austen. Well done. Yes, another one. And already there's a spot of danger there, David, because they've almost made that connection. If you can step in quickly on the next one, you could stop them. What are you having?
N, please.
You're having the N. OK. What N has become synonymous with stockings and almost synonymous... Yes, David?
Nylon.
Nylon's right. Good answer, yes. There is another one I need hardly tell you, but that may not be your choice. Which one do you want?
D, please.
You'll have D. OK, at the top. Let's try it. What D is a type of camel? David got there first.
Dromedary.
Yes, that's the one. Dromedary. What an interesting situation. Where next?
T, please.
T. OK. See what this brings forth. What T is curly and found at the back end of a pig? Yes, Matthew.
Tail.
It could be the tail, yes. Which again poses a bit of a problem. All sorts of possibilities. Where are you going this time?
K, please.
You're going to try for the K, and it's one, of course, which David's got to stop if he can. What K is what you do on a door? David.
Knock.
Knock. It's as simple as that. Yep. Now it's you who've almost made the connection. Which one?
G, please.
You're going to go for it. OK, this is one of those letters which could equally apply to either side. What G jumps and stridulates and goes with the ant in a fable? The fable being the grasshopper and the ant. The grasshopper and the ant. What G has happened to the Parmesan cheese you sprinkle... Yes, Matthew?
Grated.
Grated is right. Blockbusters. I can tell you they were very tense when they started. They'd only just joined us at the end of the last show, and they weren't at all sure about how things were going, and they did very well indeed by getting the first game in a set of 3. You're right now?
Just about, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I heard tell, between the last show and this, you do a bit of teaching to very small children.
Yeah, the church I go to, I work with the sort of 3 to 7-year-olds.
That is young, isn't it?
Yes, and pretty testing for patience.
Yes, I suppose it is. Has it given you a taste for wanting to teach older people later? Take it up as a career?
No, I don't want to teach, I don't think.
You don't? Well, he knows what he wants, or rather what he doesn't want. I know what David wants. He wants to win the next game, to stay in the whole game completely, because if he doesn't, then he doesn't go for that gold run. Let's see what happens as we look at the board. B, it says, and if the boys win this, they go for the gold run. Let's see if they'll be that fortunate. What B, gentlemen, as we go into the second game in the set of 3, is a composer who means a... Yes, David?
Beethoven.
Yes, you're absolutely right. What an interruption. I had a lot more to say, but that inspired guess got you a white on the board. That's it. Where do you want to go now?
R, please.
Ah, all right. What R comes after sweet, pure, and give me one good? David.
Reason.
Reason is right. Yes, absolutely. Goodness me. How's that for a question? Have another go.
N, please.
You'll go N. You're determined to win this one, aren't you? Stand by, Matthew and Anthony. Which N was the US politician who told the press... Yes, Matthew?
Nixon.
You're absolutely correct. Well interrupted again. Yep.
U, please.
You want U. Okay. See if you can be as lucky or as inspired with this. What U are vests and pants... Yes, David?
Underwear. Underclothes.
Yes, underclothes it's got here. Underwear is sufficient. That's it. Another right. And another go.
K, please.
You're going for K down on the bottom left, okay? What K does a man have to make in his tie? David.
A knot.
A knot. It's as easy as that, yes. And it suddenly gives you the flashing light, which means you've almost made that connection. Are you going to go for it, or are you going to go elsewhere?
Yes, I'll have an L.
You'll have a go. L?
Yes, please.
L it is. Gentlemen, the other two, Matthew and Anthony, stand by. Here we go. What L are the teeth of a... Yes, David?
Lower in size.
You took a chance there, didn't you? No, I've got to give it to the other two. It's not that sort of question. What L, Matthew and Anthony, are the teeth of aging horses? It's a tricky little one, this, because an expression comes from it. They're long, hence the expression long in the tooth. Okay, another L. Everybody stand by. What L is the year in which girls can propose to men? And that's Matthew?
Leap.
Leap year is the right answer. A good stop. Okay, Matthew, have another go.
M, please.
You want M over on the right. What M is a bird that can be sand... Yes, David?
Minor.
Nope. Matthew and Anthony, what M is a bird that can be sand or house?
Martin.
Martin is the right answer, yes. And it gives the choice to you two. A little bit of a consultation.
G, please.
G comes out, okay. What G is the commonest ingress and egress of a field or garden? Yes, Matthew.
Grass.
No. Got to ask David, the commonest ingress or egress of a field or garden.
No, I don't.
Way in and way out, so it's gate. It's as simple as that. Have another. What G is thick and goes in a gun before it lubricates parts of a car? David.
Grease.
Yes, it's a grease gun. That's right. It's starting to take on a pretty look, that board, isn't it? And there's a white light flashing. You know what that means, David?
Yes, I'll have an H.
You'll have an H. Stand by, you other two. You've got to try and block him if you can. What H were the Dali, Arabian, Copenhagen, and Arkle? Yes, David?
Horses.
They were horses. That's right. Blockbusters. Well done. David's evened things up. He's got £230 and one game. Matthew and Anthony, £50 and one game. And we have a decider on our hands. We speak often about pursuits indoor and outdoor. We know what you do indoors, David. You fiddle with computers and things, and also do a spot of quizzing on television and in magazines. What do you do outdoors? Are you interested in sport at all, or aren't you a sporting person?
Well, I sometimes play cricket.
Do you?
Or football.
Not madly keen.
Well, fairly keen, but not very good.
Just fairly. What about the other two? Matthew, what about you? Are you
Yes,
keen
I
sports?
like to play cricket and squash.
Mm-hmm. And Anthony?
I like rugby and running.
Oh, do you? You run far and often?
About 2 hours a day.
Do you really? 2 hours a day?
Yeah.
You're a fit fella, aren't you? Which is the object of the exercise. Right, third game in a set of three. This is the decider because it decides who is going in for the gold run. It could be David's third or it could be Matthew and Anthony's first. We'll find out in a few moments' time. Right now, the letter is flashing. It's V, so let's play Blockbusters. Right, stand by your buttons. Important game this. What V is a South American country where... Yes, David?
Venezuela.
Yes, it is. Caracas. That's it. Your choice to start with.
F, please.
You'll have F. Okay. What F is a pleated or folding object that you flap? Yes, Matthew.
Fan.
A fan? Well done, yes. Fast game this is going to be. Your choice.
A, please.
You'll have A. Okay, in the middle at the bottom. What A is where you keep a collection of photos or, David?
Album.
Yes, that's the obvious answer. And it gives you the next choice.
I'll have a T, please, Bob.
Got a T, obviously to make that plunge upward. Here it is. What T is the receptacle for a petrol in a... Yes, David.
Tank.
Tank, petrol tank in a car. And another?
B, please.
B. Interesting choice. Let's see what it is. Short one. What B is any army musician? It's David again.
Brigadier.
No. Crumbs, if they're all brigadiers, where would we be? Matthew and Anthony, what B is any army musician?
Bandsman.
Bandsman is exactly right. Yes, well done. Took a lot of thinking about, as does the next letter. Which one?
W, please.
W, okay. Here it is. What W is a collective name for long-legged birds such as curlews, sandpipers, and redshanks? They are all, gentlemen, waders. Waders. Have this one. What W goes before benefit, might, and peak? David?
White.
No. Matthew and Anthony, what W goes before benefit, might, and peak?
Is it water?
No, it's not. The might probably threw you. It's M-I-T-E. The answer is widows. Widows might, widows peak, widows benefit. Let's have another W. What W is a bet or a stake? That's David.
Wager.
It's a wager. Yes, that's right. And we're all over the board. Where are you going next?
O, please, Bob.
You're going for O, okay? What O is sometimes Dutch and is part of a cooker used for baking or roasting? David?
Oven.
It's an oven, a Dutch oven. Yes, that's right. And hello, you've almost made that connection again, albeit in a roundabout way. Do you want to have a go for that one?
Yes, I'll have
You are? It's N then. We'll have a look. And this is where Matthew and Anthony must get in to stop them. The gold run coming up, that's soon. What N provides canteens for the forces and is known by an acronym? That's Matthew.
The NAFI.
Yes, it's the NAFI. Exactly right, yes. The Navy, Army, and Air Force Institutes. What do you want next?
M, please.
You want M, and I can see why. What M is a vertebrate animal that suckles its young? David? Time's up, surprisingly. Matthew and Anthony, a vertebrate animal that suckles its young, beginning with M.
Mammal.
Mammal is right. He got him before you. Were you going to say that? You're absolutely right, both of you. Well done, yes.
H, please.
H it is. Always worth putting your hand up when you get the answer thrown across to you, okay? What H, all of you, was the pirate captain in... Everybody went for the button. David?
Hook.
Yes, Captain Hook, Peter Pan, right. And again, you've got that chance, the most devious route I've ever seen.
L, please.
L, you'll take. Okay, you two stand by. Here we go. What L are the short poems that begin... Yes, David?
Limerick.
They're limericks, and that's Blockbuster. Wow, my goodness gracious. Well, there we are. What a battle that was, and what a devious way to get from top to bottom. But he did it, once again, David, by dint of really anticipation more than anything else. £265 he has now, as well as 2 gold runs behind him. He's got a third one coming up. But not before we've said goodbye to Matthew and Anthony. Regretfully, back to Bournemouth School they go with £70 each, as well, of course, as the Blockbuster Dictionary and the Blockbuster Sweatshirt. Gentlemen, nice having you on the programme. Thank you for joining us. All the best for the future. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Well, as I say, David's third gold run, but again, not just for a moment. We'll be back in a couple of minutes' time.
Now that's what I call lucky.
Cadbury ice cream, guaranteed not to last.
What doing?
Washing machine's broken, Moose.
But squeaky.
ClearScore can help with personalised loans and credit cards. Download for free now. ClearScore, best friend for your finances.
At Glasses Direct, get 2 pairs of glasses for £15 with lenses. Go direct to glassesdirect.co.uk.
At Tombola, bingo is about having fun, so most players use our safe play tools to set their limits and stay in control. Keep it fun and play safely at Tombola.
My neighbour Dave just got burgled. No offence, Dave, but if they fancy your place, then we're all in trouble.
With Verisure, you can sleep soundly with 24/7 expert monitoring. Sign up today and get a free Arlo indoor camera installation.
Give us a bell or go to the website for a quote.
If you're thinking about the future, knowing that Aviva over 50s life insurance is affordable matters. Policies start from as little as £5 a month. Knowing it's quick and easy to apply online and that acceptance is guaranteed matters. But most of all, knowing that you've done your bit to leave a little money behind. Well, that really matters. Apply today and you'll be eligible for a £120 gift card. Over 50s life insurance. It takes Aviva.
Hello, Derek.
Hi, Rose. How are you?
Just back from a funeral.
Oh, dear.
Yes, but it was a lovely service. And her over-50s plan helped pay for it.
I've got a couple of those.
Really?
Yes, with Sun Life. The premiums never go up and they pay every claim.
Oh, yes, Sun Life.
It's affordable too.
Oh, have you got their number?
I have. They're ever so friendly.
Help protect your family with the UK's most popular plan. Call us today and get your free £135 gift card.
Michelle Chambers is dead.
I'm telling you she's alive and she wants blood.
Stay out of my way on this, McCall, or the next one of these could have your name on it.
Here we go, here we go.
Told you I'd see you again real soon, didn't I?
This is how you get it all done.
He's part of this team now.
You want to get real?
Born to win.
Let's get real.
We plan to change the world together.
Born to
Join us.
win.
Who are you?
Born to.
Really?
Born to.
The Equalizer.
Yes, I was born to.
The brand new series of The Equalizer, available now on Sky Witness.
This is the last two standing.
Let's get it on.
Undisputed, Fury Usyk, live on Sky Sports Box Office.
Who's behind the door? It's number 4.
Thank you, welcome back. We're about to take a gold run, aren't we? It's the 3rd gold run for David, but not before we've met the new contestants. So, from Prestatyn High School, please let's greet Petra Harland and Helen Wynne-Jones. Welcome, girls, all tense with the hand near the button, which you can take away for a moment or two and just relax, because David now is going to show you how the gold run is done. He's going to show all of us how the 3rd gold run is done. David, how do you feel about it? Okay?
Yes.
Yes, there you are. He's very cool about all this, is David. Here's the board he's going to be confronted with. That's the one he's got to get across, possibly like that, any way at all. He actually gets across the board in devious ways, as we've mentioned before. But the whole point here is, of course, as we all know, he's got to do it in 60 seconds or less. It's that minute that he's got to keep his eye on. So, for the 3rd time, will you put yourself on the hot spot, please? As you well know by this time, 60 seconds across that board, gold to gold, or less, of course. £10 for every correct answer if you don't make it. And that timing starts the moment you tell us which letters you're going to begin with.
CL.
Adolescent amours, like those of a cow's offspring.
Don't know. ER.
What the girl gets when she accepts a proposal of marriage.
Engagement ring.
Right.
MOC.
Fat book that helps you shop from home.
Mail order catalogue.
Right.
RB.
The voice behind the 2 puppets, Orm and Cheap.
Don't know. TOG.
Story of a chap who had no more twist by Beatrix Potter.
Don't know. EB.
Specially pretty new hat worn in a spring parade.
Easter bonnet.
Yep.
AM.
Monument in Kensington to the Prince Consort.
Albert Memorial.
Right.
GR.
Biblical precept expressed as do as you would be done by.
Don't know. EP.
A decisive exam that was controversial.
Don't know. CR.
Ah, well, no. What a pity. What a pity about that. Just looking at them there, you got £40. You missed out on a decisive exam, which was the 11 plus. Oh, we know about that. The biblical precept was golden rule. The voice behind the puppets was Richard Bryars. The tailor of Gloucester was the chap who had no more twist. And the adolescent amours, like a cow's offspring, was calf love. Well, they were all tristy little ones, but you did get £40. You got 4 golden squares lit up, so that adds to your score and brings you to £305. You've already got a computer. You go for the 4th gold run next if you win the next set of 3 games. Thank you, David. Will you return to your seat? And we'll have more to say to our new contestants. That was David, £305. And now we go back to the new contestants we met a moment ago and find out just a little bit about them. Just to remind you who they are, from Prestatyn High School, it's Petra Harland and Helen Wynne-Jones. We had a couple of chaps on before you, Petra, one of whom was a great runner. He ran for 2 hours every day. Now, I know you do a bit of running.
Well, just a bit of jogging. It's not to the same extent.
But don't you run cross-country?
I do in the winter, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Far? I mean, is it a big thing of yours?
No, not really. I just enjoy it.
And what about you, Helen? I know you're a bit of a keep fit addict, aren't you?
No, not running, no.
Don't you do aerobics or anything like that?
Well, just keep fit, called pop mobility.
You try... Oh, I see. Oh, the pop mobility. You're into that, are you? Well, there you are. A couple of fairly fit ladies joining us on the programme and waiting to go into the first game of a set of 3. Could be they'll be going in for the next gold run. That's up to David. He's back in his seat and he's ready to look at the board, which says that E is the next question coming up. So, as we start the first game in the set of 3, let's play Blockbusters. Here it is, the first question in this particular game. What E contains the Palazzini dei Mulini once lived in by Napoleon? It's Elba. Elba is the answer to that one, so let's take another E. What E is a muscle that raises a limb or a machine for hoisting grain? Yes, that's David. Nope, Petra and Helen, perhaps you know this. What E is a muscle that raises a limb or a machine for hoisting grain? Yes, Petra.
Extensor.
No, it's an elevator. It's an elevator, so we have another E. What E is a castrated man in charge of a harem? Yes, David.
A eunuch.
A eunuch, yes, that's right. What a one to start with. So that starts us off. You've got the choice for the next one.
J, please.
You'll have J, which is the next one down, and it's this question. What J means to throw overboard? It's David. Just in time? No?
Jack.
Nope. Petra and Helen, what J means to throw overboard? You've never heard of jettison. You jettison. Yes, you do. What J is the first name of the opposition leader in Zimbabwe? Yes, David?
Joseph.
No, it's not. No, I've got to give it to Petra and Helen. What J is the first name of the opposition leader in Zimbabwe? David's just realised what he said, and he's just realised what it is, but it's too late for you to say. Have you got it now?
Joshua.
Joshua Nkomo, yeah, sorry about that. Okay, here we go with another. What J was the place from which Lily Langtry got her nickname? Jersey. She became known as the Jersey Lily. What J means prison and is sometimes... Yes, David?
Jail.
Jail is right. Yes, that's right. One under the other there, and which are you going to have next?
W, please.
Ruthlessly, he's going for the W. Stand by, girls. Get ready with that button. What W is the construction of 3 stumps and 2... He's fast, isn't he? David?
Wicket.
It's a wicket. That's right, too, yes. I'm not going to ask you. You're going to tell me, though, aren't you? Which one?
N, please, Bob.
Oh, I see. Just to fool me. All right, then. What N was the name of 2 reigning emperors of France? Yes, Helen?
Napoleon.
Is the right answer. Napoleon, right. Whoopi, it's your choice.
R, please.
You'll have R, okay? What R was James Dean without a cause? Any of the audience know. Rebel without a cause, he was. What R is to revoke, retract, or go back on a former... Yes, Petra?
Retreat.
No, it's not. I can see why you said it. I'll give the whole question to David. What R is to revoke, retract, or go back on a former declaration, often of faith?
Revise.
No, it's not. It's recant. It's recant. It's one you don't often use. Here's another. What R is an engine in which the piston moves to and fro in a straight line? Helen?
Rocket.
It's worth guessing, but it's wrong. David? An engine in which the piston moves to and fro in a straight line, beginning with R, the word.
No, don't know.
It's reciprocating. Reciprocating. It's what R, here's another, means to lay waste, devastate, or pillage. David?
Rape.
Nope. Petra and Helen, what R means to lay waste, devastate, or pillage?
Ruin.
No, it's ravage. That one. What R is a type of bicycle pedal with teeth, or a device for catching vermin? David?
Rat trap.
Rat trap's the right answer. You've got it, yes. Well done. And we won't ask David what next he's going to pick, because that's it for now. He'll be the one to tell us in the next edition of Blockbusters. Goodbye.
Give us a clickety-click if you can still hear us. Mecha Bingo Online, sponsors of Challenge.
Okay, I guess this is it.
Yes, dear. Best of luck.
Love you, Betty.
Has anyone seen my phone?
What time is dinner?
Same time as every night.
Back so soon?
Have you fed the cat yet?
What?
Can I still have your room?
Need a hand, dear?
How's the move going?
Can I borrow 20, sis?
Find your way onto the property ladder with a Barclays Family Springboard Mortgage.
Made it.
Barclays. Make money work for you.
Now I'm retired, I want to make sure my grandson is protected, which reminds me.
Welcome to British Seniors, the UK's #1 rated provider of over 50s life insurance. We're proud to offer our seniors lifetime guarantee. We guarantee 100% of claims will be paid, your premiums will never go up, and that you'll speak to one of our specialists in the UK. Plus, when you sign up, you'll receive a free £135 gift card.
Be proud to protect your loved ones with British Seniors. To get a free quote today, call our UK team or visit britishseniors.co.uk.
I was a young man in a terrible place. But I found something there. Someone. What wouldn't you do to keep them alive?
You'll get through today, whatever it takes.
The action doesn't stop. This summer on Sky Sports. Which famous faces will face off with the Chasers? The Chase Celebrity is weekends at 9 on Challenge.
58, you've made us wait long enough. What's your final answer? Mecha Bingo Online, sponsors of Challenge.